Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Still with me, Masdul, with another Goddess Order video. In this video, I want to talk about Luna's build guide. But before we start the video, I want to promote myself first for the creator follow event. Don't forget to follow me in this page. A link will be in the description and the pinned comment. Now without further ado, let's go to the Luna build guide. Okay, now here I already have Luna U0. As you can see, I already pulled like 120 for Luna. I want to aim for U1, but I still don't get her. But yeah, currently I only have U0 Luna, but her build pretty much is finished right now. Okay, so Luna, even if she's U0, she's pretty strong. As you can see, she's only like 48,000 power with 3.3k attack, but with higher critical rate, because this is Leticia gear. Basically I borrowed her gear, so this is unnecessary. Luna doesn't need this much critical. But yeah, okay, now let's proceed with the relics. The best for her is of course her EX relic, right? So her EX relic basically give extra 1.5 critical rate and critical damage every stack of her passive. So this 1.5% critical rate and critical damage is actually times 6. So it will be 9% critical rate and 18% critical damage at U0. If it's max, it will be 18% critical rate and 36% critical damage. That's pretty big. If you're whale, Luna is pretty good. Now let's get back to the free-to-play option. So the free-to-play option for her relic is Trakteer Ritual Dagger. So this R relic is easy to get and it gives like a lot of damage increase to Luna. Increase for up to 40% special skill damage when Luna switch. And the other option is Whisper of Chaos. Whisper of Chaos is for more like a stable damage in the long run rather than burst, but it only good when you have full dupe compared to the Trakteer Dagger. And there is other option for PvP, which is Memento Mori, that you can get from the collab with Hololive. Okay, next is gear option. First we have accessories. Shining Ring of Ambush is the best for burst damage as usual. Critical damage 50% when switch or at the start of the stage. And the other option is the earring. So this earring, Shining Ring Earring of Foundation, is for more stable damage if you want your Luna to stay more longer in the field. And the other third option is for the burst after the ultimate. So this ring, Shining Ring of Fallout, allow you to get more critical damage and critical rate after Luna use ultimate, because Luna ultimate can regen her ice flower, so it allow you to stay longer during the ultimate and deal more stable damage after ultimate. But my preference still Ring of Ambush or Foundation for better output damage. Next, for the armor, I want to talk about the spell set first. So the spell set that you need to use is the 4 Centaur Archer. So Archer, critical damage 20% and increased damage deal to broken enemies. So basically it's all the gimmick for Luna. This gear is belong to Leticia, so I have a Wing Wolf set. So this is unnecessary. Luna doesn't need too much critical rate. As you can see, this have like a lot of critical rates. And next, that for the substat, it's more important to get more flat attack percent, critical damage. Also on every part of the armor if you can, but it's pretty hard to get those. And a certain part like glove here, it have element damage, so you need to aim for water damage instead of well, this Leticia gear. So yeah. And for the boots, there's a special substat that you can get that's really important for Luna. It is energy regen. So energy regen, it can go up to 1.5 for the highest substat, so you need to get those if you can. But of course with the substat with attack percent and attack, flat attack or critical damage. Now there is another substat that you can get in glove. It's important too. It increase attack when HP above 75%. So this will help you like deal a lot of damage and increase your final attack during the stage. For the boots, there is also attack when switched. Since Luna is a slayer, she switch a lot during her rotation. So yeah, so these two also important. Next up is Luna's skill priority. So I personally don't level up basic and unique because it's pretty much useless unless you have spare resource, so just level up her special and ultimate. As for solidarity skill, you need to bring breaker every time. Okay, every time if you run with Luna. And her passive can give like up to 36% critical rate every time you use ice flower. So yeah, that's like a lot of critical rate just from her passive alone. For the unlock, U1 is my most recommended unlock to get because it gives like 25% critical rate when using avalanche. Basically the switch skill. Also it grant 3 ice flower, which is basically her energy to use skill immediately. So it's really good, really good for PvP and PvE. Next massive increase of damage for Luna is a U3. So every time you use Cold Snap, so Cold Snap is the skill that you use to swap skill for Luna. Every time you use it, she gain water damage increase 15% and crit damage increase 10% every stack of her passive. So this is Cold Snap. So 10% every stack is 60%. So 60% critical damage is massive. And then the last is Piercing Cold. I don't think it's that massive of a boost. This is more like a utility increase for Luna. So for Diamond Dust, the AoE one, every time you kill enemy, you gain 1 ice flower back. So it's like a refund energy every time you kill enemy. Have 2-second cooldown. For Glacial Spike, you don't really use this much often, to be honest. So it's really negligible. It's not really important. For Blizzard Burst, it's pretty much like a Diamond Dust, but for broken enemy, when you hit broken enemy with Blizzard Burst, you gain 1 ice flower back, but half cooldown, 3 seconds. So basically U5 is more like a utility, but if you're only looking for an increase of damage, you can stop at U3. So basically that's Luna's buff. Okay, now let's test Luna to the battleground. Okay, for Luna, I will use Ron, Dana, and Luna. So this is the team that I used to beat 3-star Parmana even with U0 Luna, because Luna need her solidarity skill to deal more damage. Alright, here we go. The gear I use is the previous gear that I showed. Basically, let me share here. Okay, so the rotation is pretty simple. Basically, just let your breaker recharge link gauge as fast as you can, and then just swap to Dana or the support that you have, and then swap to Luna. But notice that Luna is pretty hard to use. Not really hard, but it takes practice to use Luna. Alright, so here we go. So she can swap like skill. So there are 3 skill, 1 AoE, 1 for sustained damage, and 1 for burst damage during broken. So I will call it skill 1, skill 2, and skill 3. Okay, here's the rotation. Okay, so basically I just recharge link gauge fast with my 1, and then use buff with Dana. Use skill, recharge with hold, use skill 3 times, recharge, and then skill again. It would be better if your Luna have energy recharge, because she really need those option on boots. So make sure to get energy recharge on Luna. So yeah, okay, next one is the rotation after ultimate. So basically what you do after ultimate. Alright, here's the rotation when every ultimate is up. So just use run ultimate and then fill up the link gauge pretty fast. Okay, now usually I just immediately use the ultimate, so you don't waste too much time with the accessory buff. As you can see, the ultimate will fill ice flower really fast, so Luna can spam the skill really quick as long as the effect's still there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Luna is not that complicated. Now let's test it to the Parmana heart. So I will use Luna for Parmana heart. in this video, just to make sure that she's doable or usable in Rift even without the high dupe. Alright, here we go. So I already beat Parmana hard with Luna U0 with Leticia gear basically, so I'll just redo it again for you guys to watch. Alright, anyway, that's all for the guide. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video for the gameplay. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and if you want a creator code, check my previous video and enter the contest to get the codes. And see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
나는 신의 이름, 바다의 진들린 자입니다.
태양신께서 보호하리라. 빛의 심판 있으라. 빛의 심판 있으라. 정화한다.
공유한 눈처럼 수위가 밀려올 거야. 만물의 얼음이야.
신성
얼음은 무자비하고 내 목을 몰아쳐.
너만 먹어라.
얼음은 무자비하고 내 목하지. 공유한 눈처럼 수위가 밀려올 거야. 주인은 잠시뿐이야.
빛의 심판 있으라. 태양의 눈은 피하지 못하리라. 너만 먹어라. 너만 먹어라.
공유한 눈처럼 주인은 잠시뿐이야. 얼음은 무자비하고 내 목을
너만 먹어라.
얼음은 무자비하고 내 목을
지켜주세요.
이곳에 주인은 잠시뿐이야. 주인은 잠시뿐이야. 주인은 잠시뿐이야. 얼음은 무자비하고 내 목을
태양의 아호. 빛의 심판
얼음은 무자비하고 내 목을
있으라. 지켜주실 겁니다. 태양의 눈은 피하지 못하리라. 태양의 아호. 빛의 심판 있으라. 너만 먹어라. 일어서자. 빛의 심판 있으라.
공유한 눈처럼 주인은 잠시뿐이야.
빛의 심판 있으라.
주인은 잠시뿐이야.
신성이 폭발. 태양의 눈은 피하지 못하리라.
울부짖어
너만 먹어라.
공유한 눈처럼 내가
지켜주실
이곳에 주인은 잠시뿐이야. 주인은 잠시뿐이야. 이긴 뒤에도 즐거울 수 있군요.